Again, I'll tell you what is a polynomial. Any expression that is algebraic of the form a0 x the power n, a1 x power n minus 1, a2 x raised to power n minus 2, and so on. That means so many terms are there, and in the last we have a constant which is represented by an. X is showing a variable, a1, a0, a1, a2, and all these are taken as coefficients. Coefficients are the numbers or the constants which are coming along with the variable. This term is coefficient. They together increase the efficiency. If I write 2x, 2x means 2 times x. 2 is increasing the efficiency of x. That's why it's not only increasing the efficiency of x, but the efficiency of 2 is also been increased by the variable. That what is 2? 2 means x is 2. So that's why the term is given coefficient, right? Variable means which can have different values. So that's why it is termed as variable. Variation से word आया और उसको variable कहा गया. So this composition will be considered of algebraic terms if there's a condition. So you have to follow this condition. Very importantly, n. What is n? It's a power of the variable. It must be, n is what? Non-negative integer. Now the question is, what is non-negative integer? Non-negative integer means you can have n as 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. You cannot have negative values. You cannot have them as fractions. It can only be non-negative integers. Variables cannot have negative or any fractional powers. Second thing, these coefficients, what values they can have? They can have all the real numbers. Real numbers means all, rational, irrational. They can take those values. So this is the definition of a polynomial. So I'll repeat, any algebraic expression of this form, ये number हो सकते हैं, कौन से? Real numbers. और जो variable की powers हैं, they cannot be negative and they cannot be any rational or irrational number. Then you can say the algebraic expression is a polynomial, and the representation of this polynomial can be done by writing a letter. We have selected P. You can select any because we are doing polynomial, so it is preferred as P. In the parentheses, these brackets, we put the variable in which we want. If you want this polynomial in y, you will put y. If you want z, you can put z, and we put this equal to this expression, whatever the expression is. So after understanding the definition, we will just look in how much we have understood whether the given expression is a polynomial or not. We will reason out why we have taken these as polynomial and why we don't consider these expressions to be not a polynomial. So the first question comes, 2x squared plus root 2x plus 5. When you look in for the expression and you want to verify whether it is a polynomial or not, you will go by term. This is the first term. If you look at the coefficient, before coefficient, you should look for the powers of the variable. First term, power comes under this definition? Yes. What about the second term? Yes. Now next thing is, they should be real numbers. This coefficient is a real number. This coefficient is a real number. This coefficient, this is a constant term. This is also a real. Yes, it is a polynomial. Now let's look for the second one. 2x plus 3 by x plus 5. Now, when you look into this expression, first term, power of the variable is positive. Yes, this is a non-negative power. When you look upon this term, and you have to take this considered term as in the denominator. So when a variable is in the denominator and according to expression, variable in the numerator, then you will see that this according to exponents is taking power negative. So because of this term, no, it is not a polynomial. Degree of polynomial, the highest power of the variable. The highest power of the variable. So let's see with an example. We have a polynomial, say p of x is 2x square, 3x cube, 2x plus 5. So looking into the first term, the power is 2. Next term, it is 3, then 1, and the power of this term is 0. X raised to power 0 is 1. So don't say it doesn't have any variable. Variable with degree 0. So when, sorry, not degree, the power 0. So highest value is 3.
So 3.
Hence, 3 is the degree of this polynomial.
Sir, I
hope
have
everyone.
a doubt.
Illustration to explain 0 of the polynomial. Px is, as Zx is, x plus 2. Yes, it is a polynomial. By hit and trial, we have to look for a value which can result into 0. And it is quite easy that minus 2 when added to 2 gives 0. Now, we can make a decision that minus 2 is 0 of the polynomial Zx. So we are looking for the value or the values. It could be not only 1. In this case, it's 1 only. This number, it's a real number, minus 2, which has brought the value of the polynomial to 0. The number which brings the value of the polynomial to 0 is the 0 of the polynomial. Let's take another example. We have another polynomial, say g of x, 3x minus 2. It was easy to find in the previous example. So let us see, we're looking for something which is bringing the value of polynomial to 0. Let's make a method to find that value. What we are looking for? We want gx to be 0. Let's put the value equal to 0. Solve linear equation in one variable. I hope you people know how to do this. Now, let's solve this. We have made an equation. We are looking for the value of x, which will be equating to 0. So we do this, initially putting equal to 0 and look for the value of x. So how we do this? We transfer all the numbers except the variable from left side to right side. And transferring anything from left to right or right to left, there is a rule of equation that the numbers which are operating with the side can go. There are two numbers which have to go on that side. The rule is the number which is operating with the whole side can go. If you look at 3, 3 is not operating with the whole side. It is doing multiplication with x only, so it is not operating with the side. But if you look at 2, 2 is subtracting from the expression. So 2 is eligible to go on that side, and what it's doing, it is subtracting. So it will add on the other side. This is one way you'll deal with the equations. But there's another way that whatever you're doing on the left side, you can do on the other side also. If you want to get rid of this 2, you can add 2 on both sides. So in this way, you get rid of 2 and you're left with 3x equals to 2. Now I want to get rid of 3. 3 is multiplying on this side. So reverse process is division. So I divide both sides by 3. And finally, I get to the answer x equals to 2 by 3. What is this 2 by 3? Yes, 2 by 3 is 0 of the polynomial. So this is how we find 0 of the. So what we are discussing here now, value of a polynomial when value of variable is given. Just an example, there is a polynomial, say px 3x squared 2x plus 5. Find the value, find p2. Now this expression means substitute 2 wherever x is in the polynomial. So it means 3, 2 raised to the power 2, 2 times 2 plus 5. 3 into 4, 4 plus 5. 12 plus 4 plus 5. This gives you 21. So P2 equals to 21. This is value of the polynomial at x equals to 2. We can say that value of px at x equals to 2. So I'm going to give you one more question and you have to solve it.